Hi everyone, welcome back to Code with Stephen. Today we are building a Todo app from scratch, and along the way we'll dive into the key concepts like event handling, map, filter and useState. It's a perfect hands-on project to strengthen our React fundamentals. So let's get started. This is the Todo app which we are going to build today. Here we have an input box where the user need to add the task. Also we have an add button here. For example, if I add the task 1 and click add button, task will appear below. Also we have a delete button here. If you click on delete, that respective task will be deleted. Isn't it interesting? So let's go and do the coding. I'll delete this code now. We are into app.js. Let's type the boilerplate code here. Within the div tag, first let's add the heading, that is Todo app. Okay, also I'll add the class name app and I'll import the css also, app.css. okay, then what we need, input box, right? Input type equals to text. Also I'll add the placeholder equals to enter a task. Then we need a button. I'll name it as add. Here I'll use the useState const data comma set data equals to useState. This I'll keep it as empty. This data and set data will be used for this input text. Then I'll use another useState, that is todo comma set todo equals to useState. This one I'll keep it as a empty array. When the user adds a task and clicks on the add button, those data will be stored in this empty array. Got it? Come back to the input type. Here we need to add the value, that is data. Then also we need to add the onChange event here. OnChange equals to, I'll use the arrow function. Here I'll mention the e, that is event, set data of e dot target dot value. Next, for the button we'll add on click event. I'll name it as handle submit. And let's add the functionality for this handle submit now. Const handle submit equals to, I'll use the arrow function now, and here I'll mention e, that is event, e dot prevent default. Okay, so first we'll check if data dot trim is a function. If data dot trim not equals to empty, okay, then what it should do, set to do of array. Let's add the spread operator, to do comma data, and set data will keep it as empty. We are done with the functionality for the handle submit, but still we cannot see the output because still we have not mapped it yet, right? So let's do it now. todo.map, I'll add two parameters, item comma index, arrow, then I'll return the UL, that is unordered list. So whenever we are using map, it's compulsory to use a key here. So here our key is index. Let's add the item here. So this item is the data. When you click on the submit, that task will appear below by doing this map. Okay, so we are done with the coding part now. Let's see the output. Yeah, we have the Todo app as a heading, enter a task as the input box, and a add button. Let's add the task and check. Task 1. Okay, so here we have done a small mistake. This should be default. Okay, now let's click on add. Yes, we are getting the task below here. Let's add another task, task 2. Yes, so we have successfully achieved the functionality for the add button. Also we need to have the delete button here, right? Let's do it now. This is the item, right? This one is the item. So beside to that we need to have a delete button. Let's add a button here called delete. Also on click event, on click equals to handle delete. So within the handle delete function I'll mention index, because deleting will be done indexed wise. So copy this one, const handle delete. Here I'll mention index to delete. Okay, so let's add the functionality for the delete button now. Let's create a new to do, const new to do. So the deleting will be stored in this new to do. From where we should delete? To do, right? To do dot filter. Filter is used to delete the data index wise. Okay, so to do dot filter, so underscore comma index arrow index not equals to index to delete. Then set to do will be new to do. Okay, the new to do will be stored inside the set to do. So now we are done with the coding, and also we'll add the class name here. For delete, class name is delete. Yeah, let's check the output now. Task 1 we are getting delete button as well. Task 2, okay, let's click the delete button and see. Yes, it's working, right? And about the CSS part, I have already done the CSS part, so I'll just explain it. Okay, so here I've added the class name app for this div. Okay, for that I have created a particular width here, that is 40%, and height is auto, that depends on the content of the data within this layout. Also we have a margin 0 auto, that makes our content to the center of the page. Okay, and background color, this one, border 1 pixel solid, I've added the white color, and border radius 8 pixel. The curve you are seeing, right, this is the border radius, I've given it as a 8 pixel, right? Then when it comes to the h2, I've given the white color and padding 10 pixel, that is above, below, right and left, all the four sides it will be 10 pixel. And when we come to the input type, we have a border radius 4 pixel for this input text. You are seeing, right, it's 4 pixel curve here. Then padding 4 pixel inside the text we type, so all the four sides it's a 4 pixel padding, and border is none. For the button, for this button, the border radius 4 pixel, the curve and padding also is 4 pixel, margin left is 10 pixel, the gap between this input box and add button, right, so this is 10 pixel. Also UI, okay, when we write the task and click add button, so this is the unordered list we are getting here, the color is white and padding is 2 pixel. And when it comes to the delete button, it's almost similar to the add button. Okay, so this is how we created to do app in React. I hope you all have understood. In this to do app we have used event handling, map, useState, and also filter. I hope you all are cleared with these concepts. If you have liked the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also do add the comment if you have any doubts. Let's see in the next video with a new concept. Thank you for watching.